Hey, morning out there. It's Saturday. First thing is, got the rack on, got my antenna hooked up, and my radio hooked up. The antenna's put away right now, because I'm taking the truck into the muffler shop, get the Flowmaster installed. And Flowmaster 50 series, the 50 series Delta Flow, not the Super 50, like I had on the Colorado. All right, try this again. Alright, so I picked this up because the thrush muffler I got, which is similar to the 40 series Flowmaster, is a little too loud inside the cab. I mean, it sounds good at full throttle, but cruising, like last weekend I took off out to Death Valley, and the drive out there is just annoying all the way, you know. So, got to get something quieter. This one's a bigger case. I think it's a 3-chamber Delta Flow. And you can see the welds actually of the Delta pattern on there. But yeah, 3-inch in, 3-inch out. Now, it is quite pricey though. It's about 3 times the cost of the thrush muffler. Like I said, it is bigger. And it's made in USA, whereas the thrush mufflers that I found, I didn't know that the thrush mufflers are made in China. No wonder why they're like 40 bucks. So, yeah, somebody made a comment that the Flowmasters are made in China. I go, not the one I bought in 2018, 2019? 2019 probably, yeah. They were still made in USA. Now they're made in China. The boxes even had a little American flag on there, made in USA. But you know what? They got bought out by Holley. They're now under Holley carburetors, so maybe they got bought out and heck, send the manufacturing out to China, right? Do you think the mufflers got cheaper? No. It's about the same price, $139. Right, bastards. Well, guys, been doing some research online here since 2011. See, B&M Automatics acquires Flowmaster. Yeah, here we go, right there. It's in 2011. And after that, B&M was bought out by another company. So it's owned now by Holley Performance Group. Big investment group, that's all it is. So, of course, they sub it out to China now. You know, terrible thing. So, hey guys, I'm online here. This is the Holley website, right? It's called Holley Performance Brands, like Holley carburetors. They also own B&M, Excel, Carroll Shelby Wheels, Earls, Diablo, Hooker, Lakewood, Mr. Gasket, Mallory. Wow. And if you look really closely, there is Flowmaster, but also Flow Monster. Yeah. So, Flow Monster, okay, made in China mufflers. Look at the price of those. Under 40 bucks. That's crazy. But they're made in China, right? You know what? The same company that makes those mufflers is now making the Flowmasters. So now we're on the Flowmaster website, right? And you can buy the same exact muffler as the Flow Monster, except it's called Flow Master. You're gonna pay double the price. That's crazy. These are $89, or the other ones are under 40 bucks, $39 or something. Yeah. The Flowmaster is now made in China. Heck, you might as well buy the Chinese one and save yourself 40 bucks, right? Rot bastards. Who are you trying to fool here? Whew. All right, 7 o'clock, back home. See, you know, I only got 439 miles on this truck. So, I'm still getting used to it. I had to adjust the seats, up, down, you know what I mean? Back and forth. I kind of got the display screen, the center display screen down, kind of. The only issue is every time you turn the truck back on, it goes back to the default setting, which is that bright screen. So I gotta stop. Yeah. Reset it. So it goes, it's called calm, and it goes black. It just shows you the time and something else. But, oh, the AC controls, but yeah. So the Flowmaster muffler deal, that was a flop. That was a fail. Maybe I'll send it back and get something else. According to the muffler guy at the muffler shop, instead of having a white pipe on this thing, that's the muffler. It's got the two exhaust banks coming in, right and left. It's a V6, right? It goes into one, then it goes out one, into another muffler, which I thought was the muffler. That's the resonator. The thing's huge. It's bigger than the muffler. So he suggested we just cut the resonator out and just straight pipe. So you got, otherwise you're gonna have two mufflers. You don't want to put muffler on another muffler, especially on a turbo. Like, all right. So let's delete the resonator and see how it sounds. You might like it. Well, I don't like it. I was driving around right now. I went to the gym and drove around, and not the sound I'm looking for. For right now, that's what it is. I got a plan though. Oh, I got a plan. Yeah, I got an idea, right? I'm looking at a muffler from Dynamax. Is it Dynamax or Dynaflow? I think it's Dynamax. It's a straight through muffler, glass pack, lined. It's got dual inlet and dual outlet. I think I could rig that up to this. I'm gonna take some measurements. So it's got a dual inlet, just like the factory muffler, except it's got two outlets, where this has a single outlet. What I gotta find is the spread, you know, since it's got two, is it gonna be a direct fit with the Dynamax muffler? So that's what's going on here. That was a big fail. Oh well, live and learn, right? It's time to have a cold one and relax a little. All right, guys, back from the muffler shop. So what we ended up doing, can you hear it? It's running right now. That's about it. We did the resonator delete on it. That was a suggestion from the guy there at the muffler shop. I'm like, all right, well, let's try it, you know. He says, you don't want to put another muffler on there. He says, you want a straight through. I go, all right, well, then just cut that resonator out and we'll just put a straight through piece. It's quiet now, but it's not louder when you give it the throttle. So it's like, how's that going to sound going over the pass, you know, over the mountain pass when you got to get into it? Is it going to be annoying? Sounds like a regular truck now. You can actually hear the motor. You couldn't hear it before.